Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to...
Inzaghi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Stojkovic. Tries one from range! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Hakimi, deftly out wide. And Hakimi, now it's Kimmich. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside, yes it is. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Out for a throw. Still goalless at the moment. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Hakimi. And it's Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. Ploughing through the middle. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Picked out, goes for a shot! Now it's Martinelli, pinches it off him. Now it's Inzaghi, and he's been shifted off it. Stojkovic, driving on and making good progress. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Martinelli. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Now he's running away. Oh, there's the shot! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's tidy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Diouf. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful.
And he shoots! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Diouf is offering a right smile there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se esperan demoras de tránsito después del silbato final. Cambio.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! It is an explosive start to the second half. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly...
He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Stojkovic. Lovely, now then. And he couldn't finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Argentina have their third corner. Stojkovic plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Played out towards the right wing. Brilliantly cut out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Hernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. Casemiro. And here's Inzaghi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, well played. Kimmich. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Stojkovic. And now the breakaway. Next, Stojkovic.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's been cut out, well played. Can he get it through? Serginho! Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rudiger. Oh, he's been caught napping! Good effort from distance. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Kimmich. And Hakimi. Kimmich. Now it's Kane. Kane! And for a moment, time stood still. Hakimi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Peruzzi clears. Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. Modric! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Bastoni cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Dembele, and it's Hakimi. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a promising position. Kimmich. And it's Casemiro. Modric. Ødegaard, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Spread to the right. Oh, Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
It's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergkamp. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Bergkamp is onto this. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Drogba. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Bergkamp. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Kane. Bastoni makes the interception. Kimmich. And Hakimi. And he skips past his man, pinches it off him. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So right back into the action.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
This looks... shot a goal! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hernandez, Modric, Pedri. Now it's Kane. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Casemiro. Hernandez. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Casemiro.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And this is Bergkamp.
Asciende a
And it's Drogba.
96.628
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane, and the shot! Harry Kane! Off the scale! A finish of true class! Barcelona are back in business! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho.
So they have it all to do again.
Messi.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
El dorsal 20.
Looking for the run.
Fernando
Whatever
Torres.
happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
El dorsal 6.
Neymar!
El dorsal 3.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Casemiro. And they're quick to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Out for a throw. Messi. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking to play him in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Immobile, nicely spread. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's not going far. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter.
Takes a shot! And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lovely ball and a big chance! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Drama over the penalty spot. Goal! Barcelona! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Barcelona are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to return it. And it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kaut. Great vision. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. That's good play. Can he get it? Oh, shoot! Oh, good finish. Vieri, it's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception, well-timed. Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's imposing and physically dominant, as you say, but he's also a threat from range and quite a lethal finisher.
Big cricket fan too, I hear.
Meant to be quite good at it, I believe.
Yeah, some people just born with everything. How's that? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he was alert to it. Now it's Kimmich. This looks promising. Now it's Vieri. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's off target and by quite a way.
Kuwait really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Dembele. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dembele gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kaut, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, what a mistake! And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé makes the interception.
Kimmich. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space, and that could set him on his way. Oh, chance! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Casemiro over to the right flank. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Dembele. He's found the way through. Showing good feet. Great challenge, time to perfection. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus going forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Costa Curta. And it's Kimmich. It's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. That gets us going once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Silvestre gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bellingham. Perez. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Referee has just said play on. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bergkamp. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
El dorsal 18, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 21, Neymar.
Frustratingly close.
Messi. La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Kuwait really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He is through here. In towards the back stick. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Hakimi. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a promising position. Tries a shot! Mateus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. And it's Kimmich. Mbappe. And Hakimi. Well, that's a little loose. Now a chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Silvestre can clear it away. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Koundé has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's having a shot! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left.
Great chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Kuwait are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Kimmich. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Pass somewhat off target. Chooses to go crossfield. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gets a good foot in there. Yamal's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi.
3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Hakimi. Now Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. And it's Hakimi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. How they wanted to win, they did everything to win, but time has beaten them.